Hey guys, it is Cthulthu here. So here I am at the Grand Exchange, and it's been again another little while since I made my last video. And this guy here, PVM Mikey, asked me why I haven't been posting videos very recently. So I thought, well, there we go. There's an indicator. Let's actually make a video. So this one's dedicated to PVM Mikey if he's watching. But yeah, I mean, actually, just to quickly answer that question, I just don't have much motivation. I won't lie to you guys. It's not very motivating when you see your viewership dwindle from what it used to be to roughly now 300 to 400 views per video. But thank you for those of you who do still watch these videos. But yeah, to be honest, I'm not cut out for making YouTube videos, or at least not popular ones at very least, because every time I watch a popular YouTuber, I think RuneShark might be the exception to this rule. I don't think he acts like anyone different, or I don't think he's putting on an act. He's just giving you information. I think that's what people like about his videos, that they are very informative, and they get released very quickly as well. So I think that's why RuneShark is extremely popular, and that's just hard work and dedication from those guys there. But pretty much everyone else that I watch YouTube videos from, they're all putting on an act, you know. I've got this horrible monotone voice, and I'm sure lots of other people have the same type of monotone voice that doesn't really appeal to people. Whereas others, they start screaming, they start shouting, they start making funny voices, or just doing peculiar things with their voices just to keep people interested. And I totally understand that. I mean, I think to be popular, you need to be sort of like that. And like one person that comes to mind straight away, doesn't make RuneScape videos, which is a good thing because I wouldn't want to put anyone in it. But PewDiePie, if anyone watches his videos, it's so much of an act. Maybe people realise that, and that's why they watch it anyway. But the way he acts is not the way he will normally act, and you could probably say that about most actors and most YouTube video makers. But it's just something that I can't do myself. I like to be myself. I can't be anyone else. So I think that's why I've not been that popular, and especially why my viewers have been dwindling. Not to mention the content is pretty awful. To be honest, the way I started things, I liked making videos about updates, but soon, that's something that I did, and I think I must have been one of the first people. That's overstretching it actually. I probably started a year later than maybe the pioneers, but even then, because so few people did it, and also because every now and again I got a video advertised or just placed on Zybez. I got a few extra views. I got quite a lot of subscribers from it all, and it was all working very nicely. But mainly it was because I was still one of the few people doing those kind of videos. And then the last update video I made, I thought, I've had enough of this, because one of the most common complaints from my subscribers used to be that every time an update came out, lots of people would make the same video, and because I wasn't one of the first one out there, because I'm working, I can't make the videos as soon as the update comes out, because I'm just not available to do so. I get to try it out like 12 hours after everybody else, and by then everyone else has watched their videos. So by the time my video came into their subscription box, they're like, I've watched this already, I've seen other people do it, I don't need to know this stuff. And yeah, so that's why I stopped doing those kind of videos, but that's what I feel made my channel. Whereas the vlogs seemed quite popular throughout, but then I think after maybe 3 or 4, people get a bit tired of listening to this monotone voice. Not only that, but also, again, I'm being myself. I can't be doing agility one day, runecrafting the next, because that's not how I do things. I like to do something consistently. Like for the last 3 or 4 videos, a 4 out of 5 videos, I would say, I've probably started at Pest Control, because that's what I've been doing. So I can't keep it fresh either, because I can't bring myself to do anything different. Anyway, guys, that is enough of that. So yeah, let's go to Port Sarim, I think. because this is still a recent update. Again, I'm sure you've seen these videos from everybody else, but this is how I'm doing. This is a vlog after all. And by the way, I think I will let you in on this as well, even though, you know, using common sense, you'll be in on this already. But if you watch the behind the scenes King Cal fight video, you will have noticed that literally everybody is wearing Torva. Some people are dual wielding, but also obviously the tank and a couple of other people are using divines as well. And then you all saw the King Cal fight hit 7,700 something odd. The guy was green, so I think it's just like the next thing where, you know, when Nex is going to charge you or something like that. I can't remember exactly now, but you go red. So I think when you go green, you just like get the fuck out of the room or something like that, because if the king hits you while you're green, it seems like it just does a lot of damage. Anyway, regardless, I think the King Cal fight still does a hell of a lot of damage regardless. So I think defense will be of the essence, and I'm not surprised to see therefore that Torva has been going up. I don't think people have quite caught on to the whole divine thing either yet, but I thought it was definitely worth investing in. So there you go, guys. I don't know if it's going to be successful at all, but that's what I've put my money on. Divine shields hopefully will go up a little bit after the King Cal fight release, or maybe shortly before it, because that's what kind of happens these days. People invest into an item and then panic before that item even becomes relevant. That's just how people are. So here is my port thingy, player owned port. So 24k chimes, blah 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 blah. So yeah, I'm on the Cherry Wood. I haven't progressed any further than that. Again, you have to remember, I'm not as into this as not into this. I love this update. What I mean to say is I'm not as what's the word I'm looking for? I'm just not as ahead as most other people, or I'm not as far into this as I would like to be, because naturally I work a lot of hours, so I don't get much time to do this. So I'm still behind some people anyway. But yeah, I've got 3 ships. I got my 3rd ship yesterday, I think it was. They're all on 3 hour 30-minute missions. Those are the Scythe ones. I think they're normally like 4 hours 40 minutes, but once you know what kind of speed you need to really lower the time for that voyage, then you can get them down to 3 hours 30 minutes consistently. So let's see, I think I've got an hour and a bit on all of these, because they're all roughly the same time now, that they all have the same speed pretty much. So yeah, and they're all on Cherrywood missions, so I should get maybe a net of 600 from those. I've just noticed that we're past midnight now, so I must have got a new set of things to do now. So let's see, special... Oh, that is strange. I did not get a single new voyage. Oh, actually, I think I have to log out. I think I have to log out for this update to take place, because I haven't since midnight. But yeah, so given that the fact that the black merchant, whatever his name is, given that he's not got any resources on this visitors tab, I guess I must have to log out. So yeah, that's where I am with things. I would log out for you now, but I don't know if my IP will show up, and I don't want to bother with having to hide it or whatever. So yeah, I'm loving the player port owned update. Really enjoying it. That's pretty much it. I can't wait to get Tetsu, that's for sure. I'm a bit concerned with the whole new weapon going to be the best thing. I am disappointed, obviously, especially given that probably about a couple of months ago, no, it can't have been that long ago, but obviously with the evolution of combat, most of us with good dungeoneering tokens will have bought a secondary weapon of some sort. So here, for example, I've got my offhand rapier, and that's literally going to be redundant maybe very soon. I mean, I guess this new weapon, as long as the King Cal fight is hard to kill, and as long as the weapon is rare, should have a pretty high price, and therefore most people won't be able to actually switch from a rapier to this new weapon very quickly. Might take them a year, maybe even 2 years. I mean, look at Nex Armor, that's been out for ages. I'm sure plenty of people who were out for that update still can't afford even close to maybe even just one item from Torva or Pernix or Virtus. So yeah, it'll take some time, I guess, but I would like to think that that hopefully I can have some fun with this King Calfight and eventually get the offhand weapon. I'd probably give it, I don't know, half a year until I get my hands on both the offhand version and the main weapon version, maybe. Unfortunately, as soon as the King Calfight comes out, I won't be able to try that update until Sunday, at least not properly, until Sunday, so that's a shame. Right, I think I've mentioned everything. Oh yeah, one thing worth mentioning, I did go for the gold premium pack. Unfortunately, I was one of these people that were caught out with the whole £20 RuneScape card thing. I didn't realise that it had set options that you had to choose. So, like, you could either get 100 days membership, or you could get 950 rune coins, or ever so many spins. And I didn't realise that. I thought I could put the £20 towards the £44 that would go towards the gold premium. And also the other thing is that the amount that I pay for for normal membership is £3.20. So just getting gold premium was actually going to cost me a further £8. In the end, it's cost me a further £28 that I've pretty much wasted. I put the £20 card onto Rune Coins because I thought I don't really want anything else. Certainly don't want to be paying what, £6-7 for RuneScape membership when I normally pay £3.20. So I thought I'd put it on Rune Coins. Did get the Blood Pouncer pet though. It is an adult, and that's why it's not with me right now, because this guy is far more important than the Blood Pouncer. I will use it obviously though once I start a little bit of combat, hopefully soon. And then yeah, so I've got the green skull. I've always had that, but I've got everything else as well. The green skin, I didn't have that before. And then also rune coins. So let me see, rune coins, where will they be? Oh, they'll be in the outside tab. I'll have to go outside quickly. There we go. Right, so there we go, 2,398 rune coins. I think I had originally 3,200 or something like that. I spent, what I did was I bought the skin for the main hand rapier, the spear thing, just because, as you guys know, I love particles, and that one kind of had a particle effect. Didn't want to get any of the others that were blatantly particle effects, only because those are weapons that I don't use very often. So, for example, I think the two-handed bow one is probably the best skin from this shop, but I don't use a bow that much, so I don't really see the point in getting it. Then again, none of these skins have a point to buying them. You just buy them because you want to. I have bought 100 bank spaces with my coins though, and what else? I think that's pretty much it actually. Yeah, so 2 bank spaces and a rapier skin. That's all I've bought. I'm not going to bother buying anything else, and hopefully something nice will come out in the new year that I can spend my rune coins on, but otherwise, really don't see the point in buying anything else. So there we go, guys. As you can tell, I've got a cold. But yeah, what I'll be doing over the next few days, I'll just continue cooking, fletching. The carapace thing, I've been able to still continue buying them at 600 to 700 GP somehow. I sold almost all 250k that I had for 850, and now I'm rebuying them slowly for 600 to 700. So it is still very profitable if you're looking to do something like that. Another thing I'm doing, actually I should probably not mention that because it will ruin it for myself, and I won't mention it, so sorry about that, guys. That is everything I have to say. So thanks, guys, for watching, and one more thing, expect a video coming out very soon, maybe the next 3 or 4 days. It's just another idea that I've had for RuneScape, and I will share that idea with you in my next video, so expect that in the next 3 to 4 days. Thank you for watching, guys. Thank you for continuing to follow me. Thank you for listening to this horrible monotone voice, and see you until next time.